I've had the most magical life. It was not what I expected.
What many admirers of Linda Evans may not realize is that her life has been fraught with difficulties. Indeed, we can hastily jump to the conclusion that famous people always have an easy life, but few people know about the challenges they have to go through. Like many others, Linda Evans also hid her personal suffering for many years, silently enduring it until it crossed the limit. Now, Linda Evans admits that it's time for the world to know the truth about the trials she endured in a life associated with harsh Hollywood. Hold your breath to listen to her heartbreaking confessions. Linda Evans once admitted that her career journey as an actress has never been without challenges. First, there is the infamous conflict between her and Joan Collins. We all know their on-screen rivalry, filled with extravagant catfights and simmering tension, captivated audiences worldwide. Despite their professional success and the cultural impact of Dynasty, Linda Evans and Joan Collins struggled to find common ground off-camera. Reports from TV insiders and friends reveal a narrative of attempted reconciliation marred by lingering animosities and unspoken grievances. While Evans reportedly made concerted efforts to mend fences and extend olive branches over the years, Collins appeared to maintain a stance of disinterest in burying the hatchet. The roots of their discord trace back to the early days of the Dynasty. Collins has openly acknowledged that the two actresses never quite clicked on set, attributing their strained relationship to conflicting personalities and competitive pressures within the industry. This tension, which fueled their on-screen chemistry, seemed to spill over into real life, creating a rift that persisted long after the cameras stopped rolling. Friends close to Evans have revealed her persistent desire to reconcile with Collins, driven by admiration and a genuine wish to move past old grievances. According to insiders, Evans harbored regrets over any negative interactions they may have had and hoped to create new memories together, perhaps even collaborating on future acting projects. However, despite Evans' efforts and assurances of goodwill, Collins reportedly remained unmoved, content to leave their on-screen legacy behind without revisiting their off-screen relationship. The dynamics of their attempted reconciliation highlight a one-sided effort from Evans' perspective. Despite assurances from Collins that she held no grudges, the lingering distance between them suggests a reluctance to fully embrace a renewed connection. This asymmetry in their reconciliation efforts underscores the complexities of navigating interpersonal relationships within the competitive and often tumultuous landscape of Hollywood. For Linda Evans, the unresolved tensions with Joan Collins represent more than just a professional rivalry. They symbolize a desire for closure and reconciliation that has remained elusive over the years. Despite the passage of time and the evolution of their respective careers, the shadow of their strained relationship continues to cast a long shadow over their shared history in Dynasty. During the filming of the movie Dynasty, Linda Evans faced a huge challenge with her co-star suffering from AIDS. Rock Hudson shattered the world's perception of AIDS when he disclosed his diagnosis in 1984. His revelation sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond, marking a pivotal moment in the public's awareness of the AIDS epidemic, which was then steeped in fear, misinformation, and stigma. A beloved figure known for his roles in iconic films like Giant and Pillow Talk, Rock Hudson's career spanned decades, embodying the quintessential leading man of Hollywood's golden age. However, behind the scenes, Hudson grappled with a private health crisis that would ultimately redefine his legacy. In 1984, Hudson made a guest appearance on the popular soap opera Dynasty, alongside Linda Evans, who portrayed the glamorous Crystal Carrington. Little did the public know that behind his charismatic on-screen persona, Hudson was navigating the daunting reality of being HIV positive. According to Stephen Kijak, director of the documentary Rock Hudson, All That Heaven Allowed, Hudson was profoundly fearful of potentially transmitting his illness to Evans during their on-screen interactions, particularly intimate scenes that required kissing. The fear of inadvertently harming his co-star reflected not only Hudson's personal anguish, but also the broader societal panic surrounding AIDS at the time. With limited medical understanding and rampant misinformation about the disease, Hudson's concerns were emblematic of the pervasive stigma and fear that surrounded HIV/AIDS in the 1980s. To mitigate any perceived risk to Linda Evans, Hudson reportedly employed a variety of oral hygiene products, including mouthwash, in an attempt to safeguard her health. This precautionary measure, while heartfelt, underscored the immense burden Hudson carried as he navigated the dual pressures of maintaining his professional obligations while grappling with a life-threatening illness. Stephen Kijak's insights into Hudson's state of mind during this period shed light on the profound moral and emotional turmoil he experienced. The director highlighted the moral quandary Hudson faced, torn between his desire to continue working in the industry he loved and the fear of potentially harming those around him. Internally, Hudson wrestled with the isolation and uncertainty that accompanied his diagnosis. At a time when AIDS was still widely misunderstood and stigmatized, Hudson's decision to disclose his illness marked a courageous act of transparency that challenged prevailing attitudes and ignited conversations about HIV/AIDS awareness and compassion. Tragically, Rock Hudson's battle with AIDS came to an end on October 2, 1985, when he passed away in his sleep at the age of 59 from AIDS-related complications. His death reverberated globally, prompting a reevaluation of public health policies and attitudes towards HIV/AIDS. Hudson's passing also underscored the urgent need for greater medical research, public education, and support for individuals affected by the disease. According to Stephen Kijak, director of the documentary Rock Hudson, All That Heaven Allowed, Hudson's experience filming a kissing scene with Evans was fraught with personal anguish and professional responsibility. Terrified of potentially transmitting his illness to Evans, Hudson reportedly approached the scene with an overwhelming sense of dread and precaution. Kijak revealed that Hudson, in a state of denial and grappling with the gravity of his diagnosis, believed he could continue working in the industry while safeguarding those around him. During the filming of the kissing scene, Hudson notably kept his lips closed, leading to confusion among Evans and the crew. This unusual approach to the scene left everyone on set perplexed, unaware of the internal struggle Hudson was facing. For Hudson, the filming of that scene represented more than just a professional obligation. It was a heartbreaking manifestation of the barriers and fears he confronted daily due to his illness. Years later, Linda Evans, reflecting on the moment in a Lifetime Intimate Portrait episode in 2000, expressed her deep sadness upon learning the truth about Hudson's condition. She recounted how Hudson's cautious demeanor during their scene together had puzzled her at the time, but later became a poignant testament to his efforts to shield her from harm. Evans's revelation that people began to distance themselves from her after Hudson's AIDS diagnosis went public underscores the pervasive stigma surrounding the disease in the 1980s. The fear and misunderstanding surrounding HIV/AIDS led to ostracization and discrimination against those associated with the illness, compounding the emotional burden for both Hudson and Evans. In addition to Evans's complicated relationships with her co-stars, she also faced countless other challenges in her career. One of the foremost challenges she encountered was the pervasive gender inequality that dominated Hollywood during her early years in the industry. In an era where leading roles for women were often limited and opportunities for advancement were scarce, Evans confronted the harsh reality of an industry that too often relegated talented actresses to secondary roles or stereotypical portrayals. Hollywood masked a deeply ingrained bias that saw men as the primary drivers of narrative and women as mere accessories. This environment presented a significant hurdle for any woman aspiring to make her mark. Evans entered the industry at a time when the glass ceiling was particularly impenetrable. Scripts with strong, complex female leads were few and far between, and the roles that did exist often lacked the depth and nuance afforded to their male counterparts. The industry's reluctance to evolve beyond traditional gender roles meant that many talented actresses found themselves typecast or overlooked. Despite these obstacles, Evans refused to be confined by societal expectations. She exhibited an unwavering determination to succeed, a trait that became one of her defining characteristics. Through sheer talent and perseverance, Evans began to carve out a niche for herself, slowly but surely breaking away from the mold that Hollywood had cast for women. She sought out roles that challenged her and showcased her range as an actress, even when it meant taking risks. Evans's breakthrough came with her role in the television series The Big Valley, where she played Audra Barkley. This role allowed her to demonstrate her acting chops and laid the foundation for future success. However, it was her portrayal of Crystal Carrington in the iconic 1980s soap opera Dynasty that truly cemented her status as a household name. Crystal, a character that combined strength, grace, and vulnerability, resonated with audiences and became a cultural touchstone. This role not only showcased Evans's versatility as an actress, but also proved that women could lead a show and draw in massive audiences. Throughout her career, Evans remained a staunch advocate for more substantial roles for women in Hollywood. She used her platform to speak out against the industry's gender biases and to push for greater representation and equality. Her persistence and success helped pave the way for future generations of actresses, contributing to the slow but steady shift toward more balanced and inclusive storytelling in film and television. From the moment she stepped into the spotlight, Evans found herself under the scrutinizing gaze of Hollywood's beauty standards, which often prioritized youth, physical appearance, and adherence to conventional ideals of femininity. In an industry where image often overshadowed talent, Evans navigated a delicate balance between authenticity and expectation. She was acutely aware of the demands placed upon actresses to maintain a flawless appearance and to embody a certain standard of beauty that was perpetuated by media and societal norms. For Evans, this meant facing constant scrutiny of her appearance, from her hair and makeup to her wardrobe choices both on and off the screen. Despite these pressures, Evans approached her career with a refreshing sense of self-assurance and authenticity. Rather than conforming to the cookie-cutter mold prescribed by Hollywood, she embraced her unique beauty and individuality. Evans exuded a natural grace and elegance that transcended superficial standards, captivating audiences not only with her looks, but also with her talent and charisma. Her ability to defy conventional norms of beauty was particularly evident in her portrayal of characters that resonated deeply with viewers. Whether as the strong-willed Audra Barkley in The Big Valley or the sophisticated Crystal Carrington in Dynasty, Evans brought depth and humanity to her roles that transcended physical appearance. She imbued her characters with intelligence, strength, and vulnerability, challenging the notion that beauty alone defined a woman's worth in the industry. The journey she embarked upon was fraught with the highs of success and the lows of rejection. For Evans, the path to stardom was not paved with certainty, but rather marked by the unpredictable ebb and flow of auditions, rejections, and fleeting opportunities. From the outset, Evans understood that pursuing a career in acting meant embracing a life of uncertainty. The audition process alone was a crucible where hopes could soar or dreams could shatter in an instant. Each audition represented a chance to prove herself, to showcase her talent and versatility in a fiercely competitive industry. Yet with each rejection came the gnawing self-doubt and the agonizing wait for the next opportunity to arise. Navigating the unpredictability of Hollywood required resilience, a quality Evans possessed in abundance. She approached setbacks not as obstacles but as opportunities for growth and learning. Each rejection fueled her determination to prove herself even more in her next audition, refining her skills and honing her craft with unwavering dedication. Evans understood that success in acting was not solely about talent, but also about perseverance and the ability to endure the inevitable setbacks that came her way. In the early stages of her career, Evans faced numerous challenges that tested her resolve. Roles were scarce, and competition was fierce, particularly for actresses striving to break free from the confines of typecasting and stereotypical roles. Despite these challenges, Evans refused to be defined by the limitations imposed upon her. She sought out roles that challenged her abilities, pushing herself to explore new depths as an actress and defying expectations. The fleeting nature of fame meant that Evans had to continually prove herself with each new project. The highs of landing a coveted role were often tempered by the uncertainty of what lay ahead. Yet, through it all, Evans remained steadfast in her commitment to her career, never allowing herself to become complacent or discouraged by the challenges she faced. In an era where the entertainment industry was predominantly controlled by men, Evans found herself facing systemic barriers that threatened to hinder her progress and limit her opportunities. One of the most glaring manifestations of gender inequality in Hollywood was unequal pay. Despite her talent and growing popularity, Evans often found herself offered significantly lower salaries than her male counterparts for similar roles. The disparity in pay was not merely a reflection of market forces, but a symptom of a deeply ingrained bias that undervalued the contributions of women in the industry. This financial inequity served as a constant reminder of the uphill battle Evans and other actresses faced in their quest for equal treatment. Moreover, the roles available to Evans were often limited and lacked the depth and complexity afforded to male actors. Women were frequently relegated to supporting roles or stereotypical portrayals that reinforced traditional gender norms. The dearth of substantive roles for women underscored the broader issue of representation in Hollywood, where stories centered around male protagonists dominated the landscape. Despite these challenges, Evans refused to acquiesce to the status quo. She emerged as a vocal advocate for gender equality, using her platform and influence to challenge outdated norms and push for greater representation of women both in front of and behind the camera. Evans understood that true change required more than individual success. It necessitated systemic reform within the industry itself. In addition to her on-screen contributions, Evans worked behind the scenes to promote inclusivity and equal opportunity. She supported initiatives aimed at empowering women in entertainment, whether through mentorship programs for aspiring actresses or advocacy for gender-neutral casting decisions. Evans believed fervently in the importance of representation, recognizing that diverse voices and perspectives were essential to creating a more equitable and inclusive industry. There is a truth that from early in her career, casting directors and producers often saw Linda Evans through the lens of her previous roles, pigeonholing her into specific character types that aligned with their preconceived notions. This phenomenon, known as typecasting, posed a significant hurdle for Evans as she sought to carve out a diverse and fulfilling career in acting. Typecasting in Hollywood is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can offer actors a foothold in the industry by establishing them as recognizable figures in certain roles. However, it also limits their opportunities to explore different genres, character dynamics, and emotional depths. For Evans, who possessed a versatile talent and a desire to challenge herself artistically, being boxed into a narrow range of roles was both frustrating and inhibiting. Breaking free from the shackles of typecasting required Evans to take bold risks and make strategic choices in her career. She actively sought out roles that defied expectations and pushed the boundaries of her acting abilities. This meant exploring characters that were complex, flawed, and multidimensional, roles that allowed her to showcase her range beyond the confines of her early successes. One pivotal moment in Evans's career came with her portrayal of Crystal Carrington in Dynasty. Initially perceived as a departure from her previous roles, Crystal represented a significant evolution for Evans as an actress. The character of Crystal was not just a foil to the show's more dramatic elements, but a nuanced depiction of a woman grappling with personal and professional challenges in a high-stakes world. Evans imbued Crystal with a blend of strength, grace, and vulnerability that resonated deeply with audiences, challenging the notion of what a leading lady could be on television. The success of Crystal Carrington marked a turning point for Evans, solidifying her reputation as a dynamic and multifaceted performer capable of tackling a wide range of roles. It also underscored her ability to transcend the limitations imposed by typecasting and redefine herself within the industry. Rather than being defined by past roles, Evans leveraged her newfound acclaim to continue pursuing diverse and challenging projects that showcased her versatility. Linda Evans's ascent to stardom was accompanied by a price few could fully comprehend: the erosion of personal privacy under the relentless scrutiny of the media and public. As a beloved television star, every facet of her personal life became fodder for tabloids and gossip columns, leaving little room for the solitude and discretion she craved. The spotlight that illuminated her on-screen successes also cast a harsh glare on her off-screen moments, magnifying every triumph and misstep alike. The incessant intrusion into her personal life posed significant challenges for Evans. Simple outings or private moments were often transformed into headline news, with paparazzi lenses capturing intimate details meant to remain shielded from public view. This constant invasion made it difficult for Evans to maintain a sense of normalcy and authenticity in her daily life. The pressure to live up to the public's perception of a glamorous television star often overshadowed her desire for personal peace and privacy. Furthermore, the expectations placed upon Evans as a celebrated actress were daunting. Fans, critics, and the entertainment industry alike held her to an exceedingly high standard, expecting nothing short of exceptional performances and enduring success. The weight of these expectations could be suffocating, creating an unrelenting pressure to consistently deliver and exceed previous achievements. Despite these challenges, Linda Evans approached her career with remarkable resilience, grace, and determination. She understood the inherent demands of fame and chose to confront them with a sense of purpose and integrity. Rather than allowing herself to be defined solely by external perceptions, Evans remained steadfast in her commitment to her craft, continually striving to evolve as an actress and person. Her ability to navigate the complexities of fame while maintaining her authenticity set her apart as not just a talented actress, but also a role model for aspiring performers. Evans refused to be consumed by the superficial trappings of celebrity culture, instead focusing on creating meaningful connections with audiences through her work. Outside of her career, Linda Evans's personal life unfolded with the dramatic flair that mirrored her on-screen roles, characterized by highs of romance and lows of heartbreak, echoing the complex narratives she portrayed with such depth on television. Her journey through love and relationships began in her late teens with Patrick Curtis, whose later marriage to Raquel Welch marked just the start of a series of significant romantic entanglements in Evans's life. In 1968, Evans embarked on her first marriage with John Derek, a multifaceted talent known for his work as an actor, photographer, and film director. Their union seemed like a melding of two Hollywood souls, drawn together by mutual passion and creative energy. However, beneath the surface of their public image, challenges lurked, ultimately leading to their separation 5 tumultuous years later. The turning point came on Christmas Day in 1973, when John Derek confessed to an affair with Mary Kathleen Collins, who would later become known worldwide as Bo Derek. This revelation shattered the foundation of trust upon which Evans' marriage was built, plunging her into a period of profound emotional turmoil and personal reflection. The Betrayal laid bare the complexities of relationships in the spotlight, where fame and temptation often collide with the fragile bonds of love. For Linda Evans, navigating the aftermath of her marriage to John Derek was a journey of introspection and resilience. She confronted the pain of betrayal with a steely resolve, refusing to let it define her or dictate her future. Instead, Evans turned her focus inward, seeking solace in her work and the steadfast support of close friends and family. Despite the challenges she faced in her personal life, Evans continued to thrive professionally, channeling her emotions into her craft as an actress. Her ability to portray characters with depth and vulnerability resonated deeply with audiences who found solace in her on-screen presence during times of personal upheaval. In the years that followed her divorce from John Derek, Linda Evans emerged stronger and more determined than ever. She embraced her independence and rediscovered her sense of self-worth, reclaiming her narrative from the shadows of past heartache. Evans' resilience in the face of adversity became a testament to her inner strength and unwavering spirit. Her personal journey continued to unfold with its share of triumphs and challenges. Evans explored new relationships, each adding layers to the tapestry of her life experiences. Through it all, she remained true to herself, guided by a steadfast commitment to authenticity and integrity. In 1975, she entered into a second marriage with Stan Herman, a property executive. Their union held promise, a testament to Evans's enduring optimism and belief in love's transformative power. Yet, despite their best intentions, their relationship proved to be fleeting, and by 1979, Evans found herself once again navigating the painful process of separation and divorce. The aftermath of her second marriage left Evans grappling with a sense of disillusionment and emotional vulnerability. However, she refused to let heartache define her future. In the wake of her divorce from Stan Herman, Evans sought solace and companionship in the company of George Santo Pietro, a successful restaurant owner. Their relationship, which blossomed from 1980 to 1984, offered Evans a renewed sense of joy and fulfillment. Together, they shared moments of happiness and mutual support, navigating the complexities of romance with a shared understanding and affection. During her time with George Santo Pietro, Evans experienced a period of personal growth. Their connection provided her with stability and emotional nourishment, grounding her amidst the unpredictable nature of Hollywood and public scrutiny. Yet, despite their deep bond, life's divergent paths eventually led them to part ways, marking yet another chapter in Evans' quest for enduring love and companionship. Throughout her romantic journey, Linda Evans approached each relationship with a blend of optimism, sincerity, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. She understood that love, like life itself, is a journey filled with twists and turns, highs and lows. Her willingness to embrace vulnerability and open her heart to new possibilities speaks volumes about her resilience and inner strength. Following her earlier marriages and subsequent divorces, Evans's romantic endeavors during this period captured the attention of both the media and her fans. Her relationship with Lee Majors, her co-star from The Big Valley, exemplified a blending of professional and personal spheres. The chemistry that initially sparked on screen transitioned into a real-life romance, showcasing their ability to navigate the complexities of Hollywood while nurturing a genuine connection. Though their relationship eventually evolved into friendship, their time together underscored Evans's capacity for resilience and grace in matters of the heart. Amidst the backdrop of her Hollywood career, Evans' personal life continued to unfold with the introduction of new partners, each contributing to her personal growth and emotional landscape. Richard Cohen and Dennis Stein, both businessmen, entered her life, bringing with them new perspectives and experiences. These relationships offered Evans moments of joy and companionship, demonstrating her openness to exploring different facets of love and connection. In 1989, Linda Evans embarked on a relationship with Yanni, the enigmatic New Age musician known for his soul-stirring compositions. Their decade-long journey together was characterized by a shared passion for creativity and a deep emotional bond. Their relationship transcended mere romance. It was a partnership rooted in mutual respect and a shared appreciation for artistic expression. Despite the challenges inherent in maintaining a high-profile relationship, Evans and Yanni found solace in their shared pursuits and unwavering support for each other's endeavors. The end of her relationship with Yanni in 1998 marked a period of reflection for Evans, a time to reassess her priorities and rediscover herself outside the confines of a romantic partnership. Their bond had left an indelible imprint on her life, influencing her artistic sensibilities and reaffirming her belief in the transformative power of love. Beyond the romantic entanglements that defined her personal life, Linda Evans found solace and strength in her relationships with those closest to her, including her deep connection with Sean Catherine Derrick, her ex-stepdaughter and accomplished television writer. Despite the complexities of their familial ties, Evans and Sean Catherine forged a bond rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and unconditional love. Throughout Linda Evans's storied life, friendships have been an anchor amidst the ever-changing tides of fame, romance, and personal challenges. One of the most enduring and cherished bonds in her life was with Bunky Young, her loyal former assistant and confidant for over 4 decades. Their relationship transcended the professional realm, evolving into a deep friendship built on trust, mutual respect, and a shared journey through life's highs and lows. From the early days of Evans' career to the pinnacle of her fame on television screens worldwide, Bunky stood by her side, offering unwavering support and companionship. Their bond was forged through countless moments of laughter and tears, weathering the storms of personal and professional challenges together. Bunky's role in Evans's life extended far beyond mere professional duties. She became a pillar of strength and a source of comfort during times of uncertainty. The depth of their friendship was perhaps most profoundly felt in moments of loss and sorrow. When Bunky passed away in 2021, Evans was confronted with the profound emptiness left by the absence of her dear friend. The bittersweet terrain of grief weighed heavily on her heart as she navigated the memories of their shared experiences and the warmth of Bunky's enduring presence in her life. Despite the pain of loss, Evans held on to the treasured memories of their friendship, finding solace in the knowledge that Bunky's spirit would forever remain a part of her journey. Amidst the ebbs and flows of life, Evans has also maintained a close and meaningful relationship with Ursula Andress, the second wife of her ex-husband John Derrick. Their connection, marked by mutual respect and a shared understanding of life's complexities, has endured through the years. Andress, a fellow Hollywood veteran, has occasionally found refuge as a houseguest at Evans's home in Beverly Hills, where their friendship has flourished in the comfort of shared laughter, stories, and the bond of shared experiences. The bond between Linda Evans and Ursula Andress is a testament to the enduring power of friendship. Despite the complexities of their intertwined histories, they have cultivated a relationship that transcends past relationships and personal differences, grounded in a deep appreciation for each other's strengths and vulnerabilities. Their friendship serves as a reminder that true connection knows no boundaries of time or circumstance, offering them both a source of solace and companionship in an industry often characterized by transience and change. Through her friendships with Bunky Young and Ursula Andress, Linda Evans has discovered the true essence of human connection, the unbreakable ties that bind hearts together across time and distance. These relationships have enriched her life immeasurably, providing her with a sense of belonging, understanding, and unconditional support that has sustained her through life's triumphs and tribulations. One of the biggest challenges Linda Evans faced was her health. She harbored a hidden struggle with chronic fatigue syndrome, CFS. This debilitating health condition, characterized by persistent exhaustion and a myriad of other symptoms, cast a shadow over her career and personal life, presenting challenges that tested her resilience and determination in ways that were not immediately visible to the public eye. In the late 1990s, Evans's vibrant exterior belied the internal battle she was quietly waging against CFS. Known for her grace and elegance on screen, she grappled behind the scenes with a sudden and alarming decline in energy levels and overall health. The onset of symptoms was insidious, presenting a puzzling array of fatigue that persisted despite ample rest, along with cognitive difficulties, muscle pain, and sleep disturbances. These symptoms not only impacted her physical well-being, but also posed significant challenges to her ability to maintain her demanding schedule in show business. Navigating the competitive and often unforgiving world of entertainment while managing CFS required Evans to summon reserves of strength and perseverance. The unpredictable nature of the illness meant that she had to meticulously plan her commitments, often having to decline roles or engagements due to unpredictable flare-ups. This aspect of her life was a stark contrast to the polished image projected on television screens, where she portrayed characters with poise and confidence. For Evans, the journey with CFS was as much about navigating the complexities of her own health as it was about challenging societal perceptions of illness. In an industry that values vitality and endurance, she confronted the stigma and misunderstanding surrounding chronic illnesses that are not immediately visible to others. Her openness about her struggles with CFS served to raise awareness and fostered empathy among her fans and peers alike, highlighting the unseen battles faced by many individuals behind closed doors. The management of chronic fatigue syndrome became a daily balancing act for Evans, involving a combination of lifestyle adjustments, medical interventions, and emotional resilience. She adopted a holistic approach to her health, incorporating restorative practices such as meditation, gentle exercise, and dietary modifications to alleviate symptoms and support her overall well-being. This proactive stance not only empowered her, but also served as a beacon of hope for others grappling with similar health challenges. Despite the setbacks posed by CFS, Linda Evans refused to let her illness define her or derail her career aspirations. She continued to pursue acting projects that resonated with her artistic sensibilities, albeit at a pace that honored her health needs. Her commitment to her craft remained unwavering, showcasing her determination to overcome obstacles and thrive in an industry that often demands perfection. In her interviews and public appearances, she fearlessly illuminated the profound impact that CFS had on her life and career, shedding light on a condition often misunderstood and overlooked in mainstream discourse. Evans's decision to speak openly about her struggles with CFS was a courageous act of vulnerability and authenticity. By sharing her journey, she dismantled the perception of invincibility often associated with celebrities, revealing the human fragility that exists beneath the veneer of fame. In doing so, she not only demystified the challenges of living with a chronic illness but also provided solace and support to countless individuals silently grappling with similar health issues. Her openness resonated deeply with fans and admirers who admired her on-screen prowess, but were also inspired by her resilience in the face of adversity. Evans' willingness to share her vulnerabilities fostered a sense of connection and empathy, transcending the superficial boundaries between celebrity and audience. Through her advocacy, she became a beacon of inspiration and hope, offering a powerful reminder that courage lies in confronting challenges head-on and finding strength in vulnerability. Beyond raising awareness, Linda Evans's advocacy for chronic fatigue syndrome encompassed a broader mission to foster understanding and compassion. She used her platform not only to educate the public, but also to advocate for increased research funding and support for individuals living with chronic illnesses. Her efforts contributed to a greater awareness of the diverse challenges faced by those with invisible illnesses, challenging societal norms and stereotypes along the way. Her journey encompassed a holistic approach that embraced both conventional and alternative healing methods. She prioritized self-advocacy, actively seeking out healthcare strategies that resonated with her individual needs and preferences. This included integrating lifestyle changes, such as dietary adjustments, stress management techniques, and regular exercise routines to support her overall health. In sharing her personal journey with chronic fatigue syndrome, Evans has become a beacon of inspiration and awareness. By openly discussing her experiences in interviews, conferences, and through advocacy efforts, she has shone a spotlight on a condition often misunderstood and under-recognized in the medical community. Her willingness to speak candidly about the challenges of living with CFS has provided validation and support to countless individuals facing similar health battles, offering a sense of solidarity and encouragement. Beyond raising awareness, Evans has been a staunch advocate for increased research funding and medical understanding of chronic fatigue syndrome. She has lent her voice to initiatives aimed at promoting greater recognition and empathy for those affected by the condition, advocating for improved diagnostic criteria, treatment options, and support systems. Through her advocacy efforts, Evans has championed the rights of individuals with chronic illnesses to access comprehensive care and resources that enhance their quality of life. Throughout her journey, Linda Evans's legacy extends far beyond her celebrated acting career. Her resilience in the face of health challenges serves as a powerful reminder that illness can affect anyone, regardless of their status or achievements. By courageously sharing her story, she has humanized the experience of living with chronic illness, challenging stereotypes and fostering a more compassionate understanding within society. Even in retirement from the spotlight, Linda Evans remains a steadfast source of inspiration and resilience to many. Her journey with chronic fatigue syndrome continues to resonate with individuals worldwide, offering hope and encouragement to those navigating their own health journeys. What do you think about the challenges that Linda Evans has to go through? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.